public officers, that was Ministry Internal Investigations. We took them before the Public Service Commission, and the Public Service Commission reinstated. That is a decision based on their determination after reviewing what evidence was presented. I do not agree. I'll say that categorically. I do not agree, but this is our structure and this is our system. With respect to the private prosecution, again, that is a process which goes through law and the courts do what the courts do. The executive is unable to comment or criticize because that is the evidence that was produced. With respect to the passport, I brought it back. The DPP, as I understand it from the Commissioner of Police, wanted the original passport so she can continue her review of the file, which the police, I think, has presented to her. And so we handed it over to the police, which is the proper thing to do. Hopefully they will hand it to her, and that is Miss Sherlyn Branca Vidal. If she is still the DPP, there's an acting right now. And then hopefully she reviews the files and determine what else will happen. That is now completely outside of our control. We have done what we were to do in that regard.
The department heads answered all the questions from the police department and the audit team in relation to that investigation?
I would hope they have. I can't say if they have, but I would hope so. I mean, the audit was free to do what they do. We never interfered at all, and the police was free to do what they do. We never interfered at all. The only statement I continued to make and continued to make was that whatever comments were made by, whether that was police or audit or anybody, there is a protocol, and that protocol involves a CEO in the ministry who is the chief administrator. And so if anybody, whether it was an HOD or anybody, never cooperated, then you write the CEO. If the CEO didn't respond, you write me. And I can tell you, when I first got a note from the Auditor General, we responded within the day. So that is the protocol. So, you know, officers will do what they do and maybe do not give information and all of that, but that is why there's a protocol that goes to the top. When you don't get action, you go to the top. Now, if somebody at the top said, okay, we are stalling or we're not going to give information, that's a different matter. But as far as we know, that never happened.